Hey, welcome back. Flying Potato here. This is going to be episode 4 of Empyrion Galactic Survival. When we left last, we were getting ready to build a shelter for the mission of the Robinson Protocol. Build the shelter. And we got everything that we need. We got the starter core and the 20 wood blocks. But before I do that, I really want to find a place where I want to set my starter base up on this planet. I want to be near a lake. So I did a little exploring. I still want to do some more. Currently we are up here near the North Pole of the planet. And there's a lake right there. I was putting markers down just to follow them around as a guide. Got here, found a lot of trees and stuff in this area, which is good to know, good to have. The problem is I created. Well, the problem isn't that I created a base. I created a base, but it has. I want to use solar power as well as regular power, but I want to rely on a lot on solar power. From what I've read, being up at the northern and southern hemispheres, poles of these planets, the sun is not as strong. So up there and down here, heard the sun isn't as strong, and you don't get the maximum effect on your solar panels. So I want to try to stay along the equator, that's where our escape pod is, which is I think that's pretty much the equator. These blocks right here, and there is this lake right here, but there's also this enemy faction area which is close by. So I don't know if I want to build down there, maybe up in this location by these mountains right here. Wouldn't be bad, but so I'm gonna actually travel back down to the equator and we'll explore the dark side of this planet, which is quite large. So maybe we won't do a lot of exploring in this episode, but yeah, so that's what the plans are. I went ahead, again, built this base last week and over the weekend. It's a basic starter base, level 5. So it's got the solar panels, got a little bay for the spud to sit in, and a living area with some basic utilities that you need for a starter. The reason why I want to build it near the water is because there's no oxygen on this planet, and water is the best source of creating oxygen. So I want to put it near the water just for that. So we'll go ahead and start exploring. Pick up some natural stimulants. See if I have enough fuel in this ship. Not a whole lot. I think we'll go ahead and manage it. I produced some of these while I was offline. 25%. All right, so yeah, I could actually produce fuel while we're moving around. Go over to my constructor. And, oh, okay, so I already did that. So let me go ahead and oh, that's in the queue. So I need to put wood and stuff. What? I know I have wood in my backpack. Devices, cargo box access. Which cargo box? This one says 2%. So does that have stuff in it? Cargo box 1. Okay, so this has. We'll put half the wood in there. And half this in there. Oh, actually, I got a lot more. Go ahead and do this. Okay. So, let's see if... I don't know. Construction queue. Plant fibers. Alright, so let me go ahead and power up the ship and see what's going on here. Okay, power up the ship. And I want to use the constructor. Input, output. Oh, this maybe? And then I want to output it into the, I guess? Yeah. I've still got to get used to the way these cargo boxes work now. Alright, so I am going to turn off... Can't turn off my refrigerator. Can't turn off my armor locker. What is this? Cargo boxes, fuel. So I don't think I can really turn anything off. Let me... No oxygen. Wearing a helmet may help. Oh, you know what I forgot to put in? Is this on? Why isn't my ventilator running? Put my helmet back on. Oh, I know why my ventilator is not running, because I don't have any fuel or oxygen in my tanks. So that's why I need to build a starter base near the water. So that's what we are going to do. So let me go ahead and remove these waypoints. Remove that one. Move that one. And yeah, we're going to head over here. And then I want to move at least to here. Oop. Set. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and head towards those waypoints. I'm gonna flip over. Maybe. No, what they say. What command is to unflip? Oh, they said there's... I forgot what command it is to... Oh, okay, so press O to unflip your ship. Or your hovercraft. That was my fault, bouncing around on those mountaintops like that. So yeah. A copper deposit found. So yeah, I was looking at using a prefabbed player-made base. But I just wanted to build my own, but I didn't want to do it while in here, so I did it in creative mode, because if I did it in here, I'd have to watch my oxygen and food and all that, so I went ahead and built one in creative, and this way I didn't have to worry about using up my resources. Am I going to flip again? That is the one thing about the hover vessels, is they're very bouncy when you're traveling. That's why a lot of players prefer the ships, the actual fighter style ships. So okay, so here we are down by this lake. And the enemy, there's a lake up here that we could check out. Let's see again, enemy area, and from what I've heard, the closer you build to this, the more angrier and the more your base gets attacked. So I don't want to build right on here, but again, I want to build closer to the equator because of I want to use solar power. Right, so go ahead and drive through the marker, so we'll remove. And there's a lot of enemy things or baddies around me, because looking up at that radar, all that red means stuff that will attack me, like probably those little monsters and stuff. Okay, so coming up near mountains. I'm gonna turn my lights on. Okay, found another iron deposit. See if I can get up this mountain. Copper deposit. See what's around here. Okay, so there. Yep. See, as the closer, the more I get this way, the higher this enemy faction goes. I think these are neutral factions of another alien race. So I guess we'll continue on this way, except yeah, something sounds mad that I'm around. Sounds like Godzilla, but I don't see anything. I heard Godzilla. Alright, so we'll go ahead and head towards this new marker. Of course, you know, there's the water that I do want. Of course, it's by the baddies, so don't really want to build near them. There's some glowy things over here. What is that? Oh, just food, or not food, but plant resources. Talk while I'm driving. A lot of dead space. Okay, so yeah, I just entered these people's this Zyrax territory, and they're not friendly, so yeah, this isn't gonna work because I think it keeps going up. So I'm gonna go head back to where we saw the smaller. This one up here. Point accept. Head back that way and see what that area looks like. Then also place in the base. I also need to see the way the sun is moving, because that also has an effect for the maximum usage of your solar panels, is placement of them according to where the sun is at. Okay, so yeah, the blue area is, I just ran something over. The blue area is a neutral alien race. I'm not really sure how to become friendly or with them. I don't know what is that? Is that a POI or is that a base of theirs? Unknown alien artifact. Alright, we won't mess with that, but it's probably going to be on missions later on down the road. Alright, so as the sun is coming up, like on all, like here, it comes up in the east and sets in the west. And looking at the angle of it, we're going to want to put most of our so yeah, this is that little water thing. I think this will work for the starter base. Just let me see what's around. I could still put it down here as well, down in this area. I'll check both the areas out to see what's around. I do like this little area. It's kind of like secluded. And I'm gonna flip over again. Try to fix that. Yeah, I didn't want to get into this. If I wanted to build a base within a mountain, this would almost be perfect. Alright, so that's this area. I could try not to bounce around, because I know watching videos where people shake their mouse around and look all over the place and bounce, it kind of gets irritating after a while. So okay, so this is a potential place to put my base, starter base, so I could actually build into that mountain later if I wanted to. Build a base inside the mountain, have the entrance like by the water. I can just go across and enter through here. That would be kind of cool. And then have my water extractors sitting in the water right outside. Have plenty of water for my oxygen. Let me go down here and look at this area down here, which isn't very far away either. Seems like it's a lot farther when you look on the map. So here is the bigger lake. Closer to the enemy, but also right on the equator, so the sun would have be more effective on my base if I set it up. So yeah, sun's gonna be, so it comes up from the east, and that means it will travel straight overhead and then set over there. Guess it's kind of got more of a north, yeah, a little bit north heading compared to a southern, because I guess, yeah, okay, of course, because, well, I guess that makes sense. So, east, northeast, and I'm guessing it's going to go northwest and set probably like where that cactus area, behind that cactus area. This is, I like this area too. A lot more lake, a lot more. I should have dropped my hovercraft down before I jumped out. Water, I don't know if these are resources right here. No. just plants. Guess my guy doesn't swim well. Guess he just sinks with his suit. Yeah, so now I gotta decide which way I want to go with this. I want to, jump up here and get in and... Oh, I suck at this. Jump up. There we go. Oh, I slipped off. Try it again. Okay, I'm gonna get in and lower it down, so I don't have to keep jumping. Probably should turn it off. Turn my lights off. Save power. Main. Don't have shields. Okay. Let's see. I'm leaving it on for right now because I am producing... Oh, no, I was producing. I guess I could produce some more while we're sitting here. So yeah, I mean, I could sit in this area, and it's flat. I could also dig into the mountain if I wanted to. Again, enemy zone is close by. I do like this area though too, but it's not on the equator. It's just, it's north of it. How far north? About 800 meters north. Huh. That is... It's like I like both places. I like the other place because it's more secluded. And I can go inside the mountain. But I also like this. You know what? I will probably regret it. But I'm going to go put the base up in the... Why can't I get in here? I'm going to go up and put my base up in that little secluded area. Did my ship just die? Did I run out of fuel? Yes, I did. Ran out of fuel. Alright. Turn my jetpack off. Okay, so cargo box. Take this. Access my ship. Manage. See how much 34 fills it. Alright. So then... Okay. So, gonna power my ship back on. We're gonna head up there and we'll place the starter base that I built. Give it a quick look at and probably call it an end to this episode. Let's see what our next Robinson protocol is after I place that base. I do gotta place the Robinson protocol, place the oh, I need food and oxygen bad. Place the block, the base starter block with the 13 wood blocks, I think it is. 10 wood blocks around the core. So yeah, I think I'm gonna put it here in this area. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my ship off for now. So let's get rid of the Robinson protocol first, and then I'll decide where I want to put my base. So I'll place these and then pick them up. So there's your core. Got rid of the silicone that was around here. Okay, that's alright. And then, so you could do this two ways. You could do it like in your person, looking through your person, or you can actually get your drone up and going. Oop. And drones are very mouse sensitive. So I just want to just gonna place the blocks, so I'm not gonna. Then I'll just remove them when I'm done. All right, so that So that is the Robinson Protocol. Now they want me to craft a small generator, small fuel tank, and start fueling the base up. I'm gonna get rid of this. I really don't. Salvage? Guess I can't pick that up. I need the other tool. That's not gonna... Alright, that might... Hopefully that's far enough away that it won't affect... Oh no, I can pick it up. Or salvage it. Yeah, once I make the, what tool is it? There's another tool. It's a level 2. You could actually, instead of salvaging the pieces, you could actually pick them up and reuse them, which would probably be definitely a better option. I need to get... I also need food, like, bad. So, yeah, this is where I'm gonna put my little starter base at. I need to just figure out where I want to put it. Do I want to like put it up here, or right next to the water over here? The thing is if I put it inside this mountain right here, I'd have to put my, I couldn't put my starter base in. I could, but it would make the solar panels totally obsolete and useless. So maybe I'll put my base over in this area. Where's the sun at? Alright, so that's west, and it looks like this one looks like it's gonna follow a more southern pattern than where I was at before, where it was going northern. It's still kind of overhead though, so I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference on the placement. Because, let's see, where is it at? Alright. So I do have this set up to flatten the ground but keep the topsoil when I place it. I've never done that before. This actually, yeah, so... I think what it will do is flatten this area out so it doesn't sit on a weird angle. So, do I want it more here in the middle? I think I'll put it more over here. This will give me more expansion. Yeah, I'll place it here. This will give me more room for expansion, because I do want to kind of like build modular style. A modular style base that has small extensions that I keep adding on as I need them. So let me see. Let me go ahead and go to my blueprint. Spawn it. I don't want it. Alright, so. Huh. You know what? Move my ship. I don't know if you can rotate these. Blueprints. Which would make it so much easier to place. I guess you let me know if I can in the comments. But so spawn. I don't want to actually sitting in the water. Wonder if I could do this with my drone. Okay, that might be easier, I guess. See, I don't want it like that. I want it because of I got these hover doors to go. I could drive in and out, not back in and back out. Losing connection. Is there a way to spin these? Anybody know? Alright, you know what? I'm not going to place it right now. I'm going to do a little research. And in episode 5, I am going to place my shelter. Figure out if I could spin this thing around. Because I don't want it sitting like that. And also, we'll start working on crafting the small generator. And I will start placing the water things. So I can start producing oxygen. Alright, so this is Flying Potato, episode 4. Did finish the Robinson Protocol of building a shelter. We're still on the basic building. Then we'll power a shelter, or build the stuff to power it. And we'll try to finish off this Robinson Protocol basic building in the next episode. So, Flying Potato, out for now. See you next episode.